Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Well, we got a lot of stuff to do today. A lot of stuff. So, let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Oh, yeah. We got some groceries. Thank God I ran out of Diet Coke for the week. Can replace that with a new palette. Some of you are concerned about artificial sweeteners. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. There's no real proof that they actually do anything at all. The WHO recently placed aspartame, an artificial sweetener, the most popular one I think, on the cancer carcinogen watch list. But it's alongside aloe vera and working late night shifts. If anything, you should be worried about all the drinking that I do. That's like a pretty well documented carcinogen. That's like 2 levels higher than aspartame. So if anything, that's probably what's gonna get me in the end, not the Diet Coke. But I appreciate your concern. Look at what we got here. 5 containers of blackberries. I'm gonna be eating one of those right now. 2 containers of strawberries. Turkey breast tenders. Lightly breaded. We're on a diet here. Quest chips, of course. Avocado, and that's it. I'm gonna take the trash out and eat this, I guess. Okay. Yeah, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. God, these are so good. If this video gets 50 likes, I'll do a fruit mukbang. Back to work, another day. What do we have to do? We have Bach, we have Soar Mozart variations, we have Giuliani. We ain't doing that. I guess today's gonna be a video day. We're gonna watch a video, I presume. Well, I feel like we're probably like a minute and a half in, so that's enough of a talking portion. Oh, I'll actually say what I've been doing today. It's a little bit later. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. I went on a run, which was really good, and then I, took a shower and all that. I finally got my mile average sub 9 minutes, a pretty decent pace for me. I'm not like a super fast runner. But when I first started, I was like pretty sluggish at like a 10-minute mile. But now, it wasn't even that hard, but I was sub 9 today. Yeah, feeling pretty good. So, let's go ahead and jump into the practice. I still have all that technique stuff that I've been working on, so I'll probably spend a good bit of time on that. And we're going to work on our music, and then we'll see where we're at. I'll see you in the piano bench. There's not much else to say, so we're just going to jump right into it. I do need my microfiber cloth. It's time for me to just do it. So, I'll see you on the other side. Alright, I'm done. Let me bring you closer. How about this? I've been thinking about the Adagio. Why don't I play the Adagio for you? I don't think anybody would complain about that. Yeah. There's some stuff in there. I've been changing my trills, so I'm gonna need like a couple days to really solidify that. Yeah, it's the thing with a piece like that. Like, you count it when you learn it, and then you kind of internalize the rhythm, and then you kind of stop counting it. You more just feel, like you kind of know what it's supposed to feel like. But yeah, there's a lot of places in there where I need to go back and just like remind myself of the counts. Of course, there's like rubato. You still want to keep some remnants of the pulse. Presto, we're still working on just technically playing it. Fugue, we're still kind of working on technically playing it, but that one's better than the Presto for sure. There's some hard parts in the Fugue. And there are some parts, like, that I can play isolated in the Fugue, but it's like a 6 or 7 minute piece, and by the time you get to some of those parts, your hand's like already kind of worn out, so it's hard. It's probably like a tension issue. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to think about with that. Let's take a break from playing for now. Let's make our way to the computer. I think I know what we're gonna do today. Yeah, we ain't doing a listening today, because we did one yesterday. I got more that I want to do. More jazz ones that are just like legendary videos from like when I was in high school. We will watch them, I'm sure. Let's see how John Mills is doing. John Mills tears his tendons. Can't help himself.
I get it. You think I'm too hard to play? Well, you're doing it wrong. There's an easier way.
Dude, what if you saw me in one of these ads dressed as a guitar, talking like that? Would that be weird for you? Alright, here we go. Back into the video.
That they're having pain problems or numbness or whatever. How do you find out that the student has a problem?
When they come to your door and they're like, I have a problem. I've never had an issue with students hiding pain problems from me, but also I don't have the pressure of like university. I feel like my students are comfortable coming to me with their with their pain problems. It's like you gotta force it out of them. You gotta beat the pain problems out of them. If you don't tell me about your pain problems, you're gonna have another pain problem.
It can be either they just tell me straight out, or we're playing a passage of a piece.
And they go, ow! I'm sorry.
Notice something's not quite right. What's going on there? You have an issue with that? Yes, I got a bit of a niggle. It's the usual way.
What are you, a little baby? What, your hand hurt? That's what I would do.
Describe it. Oh, okay, let's have a look.
So would you say that
Let's have a look. Let me bring out the X-Acto knife.
you normally catch these things together, you normally get these things quite early?
Yes.
And the college has been quite accepting of this?
They're always sent off or referred to somebody who specialises in that particular problem. We try to get them with that person as soon as possible.
Right.
And
Really?
if this is an exam deadline coming up, so get the experts' advice. Yes, there is a problem there. We suggest that you defer for 3 months or whatever.
What? That's really a thing? That was never a thing. To be fair, I never had like a serious injury. I never really saw anybody in the guitar program have a serious injury like that either. I feel like that wouldn't be the case though. What kind of universe? Oh yeah, he goes to like the Royal, like something, whatever. They got that British tax money, whatever they do. I bet they tax a lot in Britain, don't they? They tax a lot here in the States too, but you don't get very much for it. I don't know where the money goes. Actually, we do know where the money goes. It goes to the military. And that's it. And we get nothing else, basically. God, I had to pay for my own health insurance recently because I'm out of school. Just more money. Like, you pay thousands in taxes and then you just pay like a couple thousand more for health insurance. Why not? Kind of wish it came out of taxes. At least it all comes from one place. I have to like chase down these private companies now. I don't know. Get an argument going about it in the comments.
If there are teeth gaps or your teeth are loose and shifting, you may need dentures. There are partial and complete dentures.
How's the older crowd doing? You guys doing well? Have you guys gotten dentures? Is that a thing that you have to deal with yet? Here at Sore Hands, we have a very even split of all age demographics. The only thing that they have in common is that they're all men. Boys and men. Sometimes they're boys. Mostly men. I think the ladies make up, let's see, 11.3% of you are 65 plus. That's about denture age. More on the plus side. Oh, 100% of you are male. That's not true, but okay. Yeah, okay, it says 100%. I don't know how that's possible, because I know for a fact that that's not true. That can't be true. I have at least like 2 or 3 Karens watching. Well, okay, what's up? What's up, fellas? How we doing? Oh, alright, so new chapter.
That's that big injury I had.
John has experienced several injuries of his own. That's what the thing said.
Back in... I'm not afraid to talk about it because I'm near the end of my career, but...
Don't say that, man. I mean, you don't know how long you got left.
Back in the 90s, I had to sort out my barre technique after that. I was going for a chord at the 9th position, half barre, top 3 strings, and suddenly the pain was like a wasp sting. It was like that, or a hornet. Suddenly, right here, I nearly dropped the guitar, and
wow.
I couldn't.
I've never had anything like that. That sucks.
I really could not play. And what had happened, I went for a scan, I went to Leeds Hospital and also Harrogate, as one of the country's leading authority on hand problems. Apparently the tendon had separated off the bone. I had very good treatment at Leeds and I was back playing after about 3 months. But I had to completely rejig the thumb position.
You must have been generating a lot of force.
I was putting sideways pressure on because the thumb was going there between 1 and 2 because I'd been told that was the natural position and it went. Just in a split second. I could.
What? Where does he keep your thumb now? I mean, I guess I would keep my thumb there. My general advice is whatever your hand does when you relax it is like probably how you should hold it. So I guess I keep my thumb behind 1, unless I'm like stretching. If I have a big stretch, I might move my thumb down like that. But all right.
I also have some stress here in the outside of the wrist. If I do
What are you doing? Got some wrist pain?
2-hour practice session, but just balloons. It's just big swelling comes up. That's been there
Yeah, that's called a pump, dude. That's sick. You get a wrist pump?
forever almost, as long as I can remember. Also had tennis elbow.
You're just a walking injury, man.
The one thing that cured me was acupuncture.
Right. Which arm was this?
Left.
So where did they put the needles, approximately?
Oh, the usual places here in the feet and here. It's so long ago now.
Right.
I know, the usual places.
Mention the elbow, though. Did they actually put any in the elbow?
I think they put one in. I'm not an expert on that, but
No.
I tend not to look while they're doing it. Do you want to know how the back went?
It's interesting that treatment for his elbow involved 13 or 14 needles being placed a long way from the problem area. For small parts to function optimally, the whole body must be healthy. Yeah, dude.
Yes, definitely.
Wait, what'd you
Yeah.
say?
Do you want to know how the back went?
Yeah, so start
Which,
from...
apart from that thumb,
Let's get excited about that.
which that crippled me for 3 months, the back is a much longer term thing. And it just went. One of the very first Wigmore Halls I did, John Duart was sitting in about the 6th row and he came up afterwards and he's...
Dude, John Duart, the most boring man on earth. Yeah, dude, I remember him. He's not actually, I'm just kidding.
He made some nice comments about the concert. He said, but do you realise you lean
to the left.
Dude, that's a thing. Don't be leaning now. That's why you practice in front of a mirror. Do you guys want to see something? If I turn my camera, look at that, I have a mirror right in front of me. You can see my practice bench right there. That's so I can fight off stuff like leaning.
It feels good. It feels fine. One day that may catch up on you. And he was right.
I've looked at a lot of pictures of classical guitarists recently using a footstool, and they all lean to the left.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anybody not do that.
I know I've been on Team Footstool and Pillow. I'm moving to the ergo play, though, and I'm going to ditch the footstool entirely. And I've done that before. I did that for years before I moved on to the Pillow, and I do think that it is the superior seating position for a lot of reasons. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So, if you want to be just like me, get an ergo play. Spend 70 of your hard-earned dollars on an ergo play on Amazon.
So when was this?
Oh, mid-70s.
And when did you first start getting back problems then?
This is within the last 15 years.
So it took
To be fair, everybody gets back problems, especially if they're not, like, active. And that's the dangerous thing, too, because nobody talks about leaning when you're in your office chair. Like, nobody says anything when I'm watching this thing like this. Like, imagine if I sat here all day and, like, was on my computer like this. I would definitely develop some kind of injury. But nobody cares. It's only when you're playing guitar that's when people start, like, thinking about it. It's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Which is a good thing. But, you know, you should apply it to everything that you do. Because you're doing everything else a lot more than you're playing guitar. Unless you're a freak show. Most of the time, you're doing other stuff more than playing guitar. So you should really think about the other stuff. Just, like, at least just as much as your guitar playing. But the good news is, if you learn technique and, like, seating posture and everything, you can apply it to everything.
time.
The thing is that when it happens, it's catastrophic. But I don't like filling myself up with pills.
I mean, what kind of pills are we talking about?
Well, it's
Am I right, guys? You guys are cool. You know what I'm talking about.
generally masking the symptom.
It is, yes.
With the physical problems you've had, all it's going to do is prolong a big catastrophe.
All it's gonna do is make you feel freaking cool.
But I tried physiotherapy,
Say you tried pills.
others, similar things, manipulation.
Well, there were so many
Yeah.
physical
I've
manipulation
tried many
therapies.
over quite some time, and with lots of bone crunching and things, but nothing really seemed to change. And I'd get these spasms about twice a year, getting out of a car,
Right.
suddenly, the first time it occurred, I'd been typing in email, and I just sat back as you do, just to stretch, and it went. I nearly fell on the floor, and that was 3 weeks I couldn't move in bed. It was so bad it took half an hour to turn over in bed, half an hour to actually get out of bed. Just literally just move just almost like that, an inch at a time. It's not just a stiff back. I think people don't often realise how
Dude, this guy's life sucks. Is this like a normal part of aging? This sounds horrible.
ghastly it is.
No.
It's agonising pain, not being able to sleep at night.
Okay, let's end it on that, because we only have 5 minutes of this video left. I want to get one more video out of it. Yeah, that sucks. Well, look forward to that. And if you're living that right now, if you're part of the 11.3%, how you doing? Is it okay? Hang in there, I guess. And, you know, I'll be there soon. I'll be there in a blink of an eye. I'll blink, and I'll be 65 plus, and I'll wonder where all the time went, and my back will hurt, and I'll hate everything. And if I play my cards right, I'll be pretty good at guitar. That being said, let's go ahead and wrap this show up. I'll see you in the outro. I just turned that off. Hey, well, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting one. Hey, want some guitar lessons? I offer guitar lessons, so, you know, just send me an email and I'll teach you how to play guitar. Pretty sweet. It's kind of like watching a video, except I react to the things that you say. What else we got? I got a comment question. Leave it in the comment section. I'll answer it. I spend whole episodes answering comment questions. Alright, I think that's it. I'm gonna start my day. I'm actually just gonna edit because I already worked out and stuff. So, I'll see you tonight.